Hello everyone. Stock staged a pretty impressive reversal today as the NASDAQ finished down 0.12%, but as you look at the volume surge, absolutely gigantic. Still not really day one of a rally attempt, but I tell you what, if we follow through in the next 3-4 days, I'm going to go ahead and count today's reversal as one. But technically, with us finishing lower, it's not an official start of a rally attempt yet, but very impressive intraday reversal. Big rebound off the lows in the NASDAQ, matching the August support. NASDAQ 100, as you can see, is still holding even above the August lows. So pretty nice reversal. Doesn't mean that we're out of the woods yet, but I tell you what, if we're set up to bounce at any point during this downtrend, this has been the best setup. And a good news for everybody, if you're looking for a rally because you need a rally because you're losing a lot of money or whatever, the Russell 2000 showed some positive divergence today, actually finishing higher 0.45%. So that was excellent to see. But the other indexes, Dow Jones Industrial Average, S&P 500, still sold off quite a bit. So there's no way we can even begin to call day one of a rally attempt outside of the Russell 2000. But we do have it there, and we have the reversal in the NASDAQ, so keep all that in mind. Volume was huge today. Unfortunately, the Dow Jones Transportation Average did not confirm the Russell 2000 as it was still down 0.48%. But as you can see, bullish intraday reversal, actually closing higher than where we opened, so it's something at least to work on. Now, with that being said, I know sentiment's pretty bearish out there, but I heard some people saying that what we got today intraday was fear. We saw some real fear. Ew, did we? The VIX says hell no. The VIX hit 32. Back in August, whenever we had the flash crash, at least we hit 50. So we haven't even hit 40 yet. So it's hard to say that this market was loaded with fear there. Sentiment is extremely bearish. AAII and II surveys, they're very bearish. But overall, it's hard to say that, there was a lot of fear out there. So, I'm going to... This is a very soft rally attempt, bounce attempt for me. But, there were good signs out there. Let me pull over my worksheet. Some stocks, that look like they're trying to bottom tree. Remember our long attempt that failed. Thank God for stop losses. MFlex, you can see, looks like it's trying to do something off the lows. MDCO, you can see this similar situation. CRE, IMOS, some big, nice moves today. CMCO, look at that volume surge today. And POT. Pocket Pivot Point Signal, big volume, and there were others out there. I flagged SAVE, I flagged SKY near the highs. It's one of the best looking stocks out there, but it's so thin it's not really plausible. And OFIX, Pocket Pivot Point Signal above the 50-day moving average. So at least there's some good looking stocks out there. But, we're not anywhere out of the woods. And today was a shakeout day. NVRO, I got knocked out of my entire position as it moved below this base low. But as you can see, by the end of the day, boom, closing higher than where it opened. So welcome to this market. It's not really a buyback candidate for me yet, but, I will be watching it. Also, Smith & Wesson Holding Company, once again, big intraday reversal. Going through those lows I said should be your final sell stops if you're long SWHC. And now, as you can see, rallying back again with Max Green Bob. So if it retakes a 50-day moving average on above average volume, might be looking to buy back that one. And then LMAT shaking out below the final sell stop levels. If you were still long LMAT below the December lows, 1418, cut it down to 1410, big reversal, up 1527. That's the kind of market you're operating in. To be upset that you got shaken out of these, is a little pointless. So today I got shaken out of NVRO. I'm all right with it. Then I got shaken out of a new long, OUT. Huge intraday reversal. Got a great fill at the morning, 21.22. I think I got filled like at 21.21. And the first sell stop was a move below 21, so that quickly took place. And then the final sell stop clicked off at 20.27. I got out at 20.26. And then, as you can see, looks smart because we've sold off all the way to 1970, but boom, by the end of the day, we're at 20.75. And now this one doesn't have a higher, green bop still that we got on this surge on the 19th, but still, as you can see, a very strong high green bop level. And with the intraday reversal, I'm going to go ahead and reset back up buy stops on half the position. First sell stop below 21, I think I had 100 shares of this, OUT, so I would be buying back 50 shares because 50 shares were knocked out with a close below 21, 20.75, that's legit. but a close not below 2027. That'd be 50 more shares. So I'm going to try to buy back 50 shares with a move above 2160. If it doesn't move above 2160, I don't have to worry about it. Eventually, OUT will fail. But so far, that's the only buyback candidate. Full sell candidate on an end-of-day basis, BMA, closing below the 50-day moving average on well above average volume. And Red Bop, I don't give a damn about that intraday reversal. This stock is dead to me. Close at 57.87, put it slightly below 57.99. 56.87 is what I was looking at as a final sell stop if it closed below the 50-day moving average on an end-of-day basis. So close at 55.46. Tail or not is below 56.87. BMA is a 100% sell. Like I told you, OUT 50%. And then unfortunately today I was also shaking out CHUY. My final sell stop was here at 32.79. Went all the way down to 32.20. If you're still in CHUY, because today it's closing below the 20-day moving average and above average volume, that's a 50% sell signal. You can now, if you're still long, move your final sell stop to 32.20. Move below 32.20, you're out. This isn't necessarily a stock I still want to be long. I didn't look at the rest of the guys in this group like Chipotle and FRGI. Is that the other one? Yeah, so, you know, that still looks good. Chipotle, not so much. Look at this one, Carol's Restaurant Group, Taste. That's the best looking one. And then, what's the other one? There's another one I wrote down, but I can't find it. Oh, there it is, DFRG. DFRG also holding up. But, you know, Chewy, it shouldn't have made that move. You know, my first sell stop was a move below 33.81. Did that on this day. So I was already out of half, but now I'm completely out of all of it. So CHUY has not acted like I thought it would whenever it was holding up very well, whenever the market was weakening. But what are you going to do? That's just the way that this market is. Now, I do have one new long position, but it's already been basically bought out by GPN. So GPN is the parent company now. Maybe. I mean, who knows? A merger might fall through. I don't know. But HPY, Heartland Payment Systems, is the only stock left in the Perfect Speculator Scan. So here's the Perfect Speculator Scan. It has 10 names in it right now. Those 10 names are all ETFs. Doug, TZA, HPY, there's the one stock. DWTI, SCO, EDZ, FXB, BZQ, Yang, ZLIG, that's done. There's no more ZLIG. It's completely gone. So that stock doesn't even exist anymore. It's just in the system, so ignore it. So really there's 9 names in this scan, only one stock, HPY. Volume surge today. HPY, Heartland Payment System, is #1 in its industry group, even though GPN is buying it. HPY is the top stock based on earnings and sales growth. So it's CanSlim quality, it's Perfect Speculator Scan quality, and it was confirmed in my price volume BOP scan. And you know what? Even if it is part of GPN, GPN looks like it's bottoming here. So I'm going to go ahead and get long HPY because HPY is in the CanSlim and Perfect Speculator Scan and price volume BOP scan. GPN is not in the CanSlim scan or the price volume BOP scan, so I'm not interested. It's only HPY. So HPY, even though it's a buyout candidate, the most I risk is 88.37. So I don't risk much. What, a couple of $100 or $240 if I'm wrong is what I risk, you know, on a that's going to end up being almost a 5-figure position actually, because 1% CanSlim, 1% price volume BOP, 0.5% for, or 1 CanSlim, 1 Perfect Speculator, 0.5 for price volume BOP, 2.5% long position. I think whatever that is, I'll try to round out the number of shares. So if it's an odd lot share, I'm going to, like, if it's like 110 shares, for instance, I'll just move it down to 100, keep it nice and even, but I won't be risking too much. 88.37. And the stock supposedly was bought out by GPN for $100. Now, right after the merger or the buyout, it only got up to 96.47. It's always kind of like, I don't, why? But I'm going to go ahead and risk it. It's a great company. Fantastic financials, a buyout candidate, risk is very low. There's not really anything out there, so I might as well go ahead and try to be an arbitrageur, and I'll go ahead and poke a little bit of HPY. Like I said, even at a 2.5% position, I risk about 1% to know I'm wrong, so I'll go ahead and take it in this market. Still, at this point, so far, today is just day 1 of a bounce attempt, technically only in the Russell 2000. But the NASDAQ had a big enough intraday reversal that I'll go ahead and count that one. But it's day 1, nothing more, nothing less.